Hey, what's up? Chaz here. We are in the south of France to hang out with Isabeau from the LaPierreZIPP collective. She won the EWS, which is now the UCI World Cup. So let's go check in with Isabeau and see what makes her faster.
Get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the crease. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the
What's up?
Chaz.
How's it going?
Good, and you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hanging out.
Welcome, Mom.
Thanks for having me. What's on the plan today?
So today, basically, we are at my home spot in south of France, and we're gonna go check where I basically train almost every day and ride some cool trails.
Sick. Let's do it. Thanks.
And this is my racing bike for the 2024 season.
Could you walk me through it? What do we got going on?
So this is a new frame from LaPierre. It's basically the new Spicy, so still in a prototype version, but pretty much what we will race this season. Also, it came with the new flight attendant Zipp, and also vivid coil for me with the flight attendant system as well. And then I basically kept the same components than last year, but just updated the version, let's say. So I'm on the new IXS T-Type version. For the wheels, I'm still on my trusty Zipp ZERO MOTO wheels. And same tires as last year as well on the chainsaw. I think when you've got a good setup that has been proven through everything, then I'm super happy to keep it.
What do you like about the ZERO MOTO? Like what makes this a different rim than other mountain bike rims that you've ridden? So
for me, it's clearly different than any other wheels I ever been on. And I think what is super important for me is the ability of the wheel to kind of works, so you can feel it. It's a bit flexible on some kind of sections, but also super dynamic when you need the wheels to really keep the speed. And I think they call it ankle support.
Yeah. like the when your foot bends like that,
yeah,
right?
That's it from the Zipp engineer, and I totally feel it when I ride. Also, it's single wall rim, which is inspired from the Moto. That's why it's so different from any other things. And you can see also it's very flat and wide. I think it's 30 millimeters wide. And I think it gives tire on it this shape, and if you put the tire on another wheel, you can see it's different. It makes the tire kind of putting support through everything, and I think in corners you can totally feel it. I've been trying this winter to change a bit the tension into the spokes, and it was super interesting because it also affects the way the wheel feels.
So you can not only adjust the tension, but the pressure. So you have two different things to adjust to kind of dial in the bike for whatever race you're doing.
Yeah, so I definitely adjust the pressure of my tires depending on the racing, but most of the time it'll be 1.25 on the front wheel, and on the back I'll be around 1.45. But I can go like a bit higher or a bit lower depending on the condition.
One last thing, you were saying that last season you raced without a lockout, which is crazy because for those of you that don't know, there's actually a lot of climbing in enduro racing. But now you have the flight attendant, so what is it like having it all taken care of for you, right? This takes care of your suspension without you having to think about it.
This is actually quite crazy, and I was very looking forward to try it. So we've been put it on this winter on a RockShox tuning camp, and straight away I was so mind blown by the system because it's so sensible and really adjusts. The more you use it, the more it will kind of understand, okay, this is how she rides, this is the power she puts, because it works with a power meter. Then it works with the fork, it works with the shock, and also you have to connect your derailleur. So it will kind of learn from your riding and then switch into lock when it feels it's really smooth. Okay, she's putting a lot of power, so she definitely needs the support from the bike. And then it will open to pedal when it can feels like, okay, this is a bit bumpy, but she's still putting a lot of power into it. So probably it's better to have traction with the fork a little bit open. And then it will completely open when it feels like I'm going down and I'm like having
Does it
some
know when
impact.
you're in midair? Like if you leave a jump?
I've not checked yet while I'm jumping if it's open or not, but I guess it will remain open as soon as you hit an impact and you're not pedaling, it will open. So I'm gonna show you my home trails where I basically train every single time. We are not gonna do the crazy techie one because I'm a bit tired after this weekend.
I'm also a bad mountain biker, so.
But I'll show you the best one we have.
Okay, sick, thank you. So what do you got going on here? What are you doing?
I am connecting my TyreWiz to my new bike into the SRAM AXS app. So this is the one I want to put on the back.
So can you tell by squeezing it, or do you need the TyreWiz? You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, I've always used the TyreWiz because it's so easier once it's set up. So this is one that was not on my bike before, so I'm gonna adjust it and set it up.
So you could actually tell it.
So I can basically say that this one was on my front wheel because the gauge I was trying to up defines the objective. So you can choose, okay, this is the pressure I want. So on the back I pretty much want 1.4. And then I can define by how many it will
like how much
tell
you
me,
can go above or below?
Yeah. So basically my goal now is to have 1.4 on the back wheels, and I can tell now it's too low, it's 1.2, so I actually need to
pump it up some more.
Yeah. There is a flashing light on it, so it will basically flash slow red if I'm too low. It will flash green if I'm right in the pressure I want, and it will flash fast if I'm above. So basically when you're on a race day it's so easy because I just have to check, what color is it flashing?
Yeah, look at the colors.
And if I can immediately tell, something is happening, I need to go down or go up, because pressure is really changing through the day depending on the weather conditions, if it's cold, if it's hot. And so many times I actually adjust the pressure during a race day.
So when it flashes the green, that's when you know you're good.
You're good to go.
All right, just hanging out in this parking lot in the middle of nowhere with Isabeau. What's up?
Yep. So we are on my home spot, really in south of France, and it's basically the mountain where I train since 10 years maybe. So there is about 8 different trails, from super techy, steep technical stuff to fast and flowy. So today we're gonna go on the fast and flow, and we're still gonna hit some rock garden section, so you can see the wheel in action.
Isabeau, who's this? What's going on?
So this is Lily, our newest team member, and it's actually funny because we met just there on one downhill, and I was riding alone training, and I met her, and she was like, "Oh, can I follow you?" And she followed me down the trail, and I was like, "Okay, who's this girl who's capable of following me?" I was quite surprised, and we get to talk, and I've seen she was racing too, and so this after this, and now she's on the team with us.
That's an excellent story. How long have you been racing with the team?
So I joined the team last year, and I did the last 2 races with them, and now the season is quite
This is coming up, right? I'm gonna try and keep up with Lily and Isabeau on their home mountain. It's probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna see exactly how fast the ladies of LaPierreZIPP can go. I'm not a big mountain biker. Obviously I have this GoPro on my head. I'm riding an e-bike, which is cool. But I really, I don't really know what Enduro is. So Isabeau, what is Enduro? What's the format of racing that you're doing?
So basically it's like car rally. So we are doing some transitions, which are the climbs to the top of the mountain. And then we race the stages, which are the downhill that will take us back down. and then we go back again, and we do this multiple times during the day. A race is generally between 5-6 hours, can go up to 7. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and depending where we are, we can use the lift to get a bit of help, and otherwise we pedal. And so what counts, what makes the difference are the test stages, the downhills. So they're gonna add every stages together to have a total time.
Like a cumulative time just
Like
for the
a cumulative
downhills.
time just for the downhill.
Can you take your time on the uphills, or is there like a time limit?
There is a time you have to respect.
So if you miss the start of your stage, what happens?
You have a penalty, so definitely you lost the race as soon as you're late. But what is very important is you have to be fast on the downhill. So that's the main point.
So that's why the wheels
That's
help so
where you
much, is
win.
they make you fast on the downhill. So this is Isabeau's mountain. She trains here. But Lily, you live out there?
Yeah, just at the top of the mountain.
Right there?
Village just
Nice. So you come over here and hang out at Isabeau's mountain. She
Yeah.
goes to your mountain. You swap mountains sometimes.
Yeah. And he's off.
Yeah. Ow! Yeah. Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like a Spotify boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like Campbell. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on shampoo. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Your offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live. I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. Gotta do it big, that's the only way to live. Gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big. Gotta do it big. It's the only way to live. Come on.
All right, we just got done shredding with LaPierreZIPP. We got Isabeau, we got Lily, we got the coach Cedric. This is Chaz. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. But for now, this is Zipp, LaPierreZIPP, making you faster. You.